looking at the scores, you are mathematically only 8% off the lead in this Cup cycle. What will you guys do differently to try and regain that 8% in the lead?
Yeah, well, firstly, nice mathematics, Tucker. That was impressive. Sorry for my throat. But yeah, look, we're excited to be here in Oman. We had a great winter in Bermuda, as Ian and a few of the guys have said. We've been working very, very hard on our technical program. But we've obviously been looking forward to getting out racing. So it'll be tough. Everyone's seen the videos. Everyone's been doing training. I know the French and Dean have been out training on these boats. So it'll be difficult, but it'll be, you know, great racing, I think. And I think with the light air, it'll really open it up.
Well, we had an issue with our battery that controls the rate for the dagger boards overheating, and so yeah, Nick was spent quite a lot of racing in the starboard hull trying to. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do to cool the battery down, but it meant that our dagger board was in the maximum up or maximum rate position, which was a little bit trying to fly an aeroplane with your sort of full flaps down. It was quite hard to get the boat going at full speed, but you know, that's the nature of the game and all of the teams, I think.
Yeah, look, I think, you know, everybody's, you know, has different sailing techniques and different sailing styles, and for us it was a little bit of a baptism of fire, you know, coming into the racing last season, and certainly for us, you know, to end up, you know, on top of the leaderboard at the end was pleasantly surprising, to be honest. And I think at the end of the day, any one of these teams again this season is going to have a chance of doing extremely well. So for us, it's about just, you know, trying to minimise the mistakes, keep working hard on the communication side of things, and you know, sailing the boat as accurately as we possibly can. And I think with this type of boat, you know, you do get rewarded very well for sailing the boat accurately, and you know, the racing's tight. But as Ben and the boys were saying before, it's you know, very much a learning curve for this year, and the main focus, I think, of 2016 will be obviously you know, happening behind closed doors. So it's going to be an exciting 12 months. Yeah, obviously Pete and Blair have put a huge amount of effort into their Olympic program, you know, since London in 2012, and obviously their 49er sailing is exceptional. But at the end of the day, no matter how well they sail their 49er, if we're slow on an AC50 because we haven't put our effort in, our design, we haven't got our design right, and our system's right, it doesn't matter how good they're going to be on the 49er. It's really super important to tick all the boxes going forward in an America's Cup campaign, and obviously their skills are exceptional with what they do, and you know, I think as a group, as a whole, you know, the skill sets that I guess a lot of the guys have on our team, you know, cover a wide range of areas, and I think that's one thing that's you know, been great for us as a group to grow and to learn. And obviously, you know, they're in their infancy as far as the America's Cup goes. So I think you know, if they keep chipping away and doing what they do, you know, they'll have a very long and successful career ahead of them. You're between sort of 12 and 16 knots, you can pop the boat out of the water, and breeze-wise, yeah, between sort of 7 and 9 knots, you'll be able to pop the boat out of the water. Depending on the crew weight, you know, 5 to 10 kilos of crew weight can adjust that time of when you take off just a little bit. Also, the technique in how you actually accelerate the boat, and when you actually pull the trigger to actually take the boat off too, can change a little bit with the breeze or with the wave state. So generally not a lot of breeze to get foiling, but one thing is with the boats, you can get foiling quite early, but you end up more draggy foiling than what you do actually with the hull in the water, because the foils at a lot of angle of attack can provide a huge amount of lift. But as you see with an aeroplane, a huge amount of lift adds up to a huge amount of drag. So the beauty about a multi-hull is that the hulls are very, very efficient inherently in their shape. So in wide airs, you're often better actually sailing in displacement mode and actually using the waterline length of a very efficient hull to get you through the water.
I was fortunate enough just to be trained against Frank in some GC32s in Kidron, and there was a nasty accident, and managed to get promoted to helm in the AC45. And as you can see, Frank's here, he's walking again, and I'm sure he'll be back sailing in no time.
I fall out the GC32, it's almost the same boat, but with soft sail, and I fall back outside, and the boat was turning in the same time, and the rudder the rudder hit my ankle, so the foot was almost away. And just in the evening they achieved to do that on my bone, and now it's okay. I have some piece of titanium in my leg, but otherwise it's okay.
Well, it's great to have you back. Merci beaucoup. Franck Cammas.
This is Nick Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl in Oman, Muscat. Just made it. How are you feeling, Mr. Adam Minoprio?
Pretty excited and looking forward to getting out there into my first race of a World Series event.
With the title skipper, helmsman, how exciting!
Yeah, it's incredible, really.
I can't believe how this came about. Last time I saw you, just won the Argo Gold Cup in Bermuda. Did you know at that point that you were joining a team?
No, then had no idea. I was just doing fun yachting at the time and just enjoying myself, and I got asked to go south of the French in the GC32s as a training partner, and then it all snowballed from there very quickly.
Yeah, very, very quickly. But I mean, as someone who's always loved match racing, I guess the AC is a bit of a dream, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. It is always the pinnacle of match racing, and here isn't quite match racing, but it will be in 14 or 16 months' time. So we've just got to, build the team as best we can and get as much experience as we can in these falling cats, so that we can put on a good performance.
Another Kiwi on the water.
Yeah, another Kiwi. It's good. Makes 3 Kiwi helmsmen to Australia's 2 or something like that.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome to see. I'm going to start counting Southern Hemisphere helmsmen. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that would be good too, but it's more the Trans-Tasman clash.
Fine. Yeah, no. Last time I was talking to you about the rugby. Now we're talking about the AC. I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, and it's good to see 2 other Kiwis, helming boats here, and hopefully we can work together.
Yeah, whatever, exactly. He's going for the throat. Awesome. Well, good luck here, hey?
Cheers, thank you.
See you later in the week.
See you.
This is Nick Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl. We've managed to grab Mr. Tucker Thompson, the voice of the America's Cup, away for 2 seconds.
Oh, you just couldn't find anyone else.
This is bollocks. I mean, I think that you're one of the few people that travels more than I do.
I find that impressive considering your schedule, but I do rack up a lot of frequent flyer miles, but I'm quite honored to do it. It's a lot of fun. I get to promote the America's Cup around the country in the U.S. and sometimes around the world, and often I get to travel with the Cup, which is very exciting.
It's a big bit of luggage, that thing. I just saw it before.
Well, as you probably know, the America's Cup travels in a special custom Louis Vuitton case, and it travels first class. I unfortunately am in the back of the bus in economy. And what's kind of a big honor for me, and a lot of people don't know that I'm actually directly related to the America's Cup. I didn't find that out. I sailed in the Cup in 2000. Yeah. Then I got hired to do the TV in 2007, and that was my first television job with the Cup. So I thought I better read about this thing and figure out about the history if I'm going to talk about it. I started reading books about America and about the history of the Cup, and I came across George Lee Schuyler, who wrote the deed of gift, donated the Cup to the New York Yacht Club, and started this event effectively in 1857 at the New York Yacht Club. And he's directly descendant of Peter and Philip Schuyler, which are the 2 brothers. My first name is Peter. So I'm a Peter Schuyler, and my son, when he was born, I named him Philip Schuyler. So he's also directly connected to the Cup, which is kind of neat.
That is so incredible. No wonder you're passionate about it at another level,
Very, very much. It's in my family. It's in my, to me, I live and breathe it. I'm a huge fan of the event before I'm actually working with it. So it's an honor, and I don't consider it a job. It's just it's a real treat to be able to be involved with it.
Absolutely awesome. And even when you've got 5 minutes to spare, I saw you getting all of the skippers to sign different club burgees to give when you go and present.
Yeah, so I do this tour, and the tour is to promote the Cup, but it also, sort of celebrates the history of the America's Cup, and also it connects the fan base around the world with the event. And so I often run auctions, fundraisers at some of the clubs as part of, really to give back to them, the junior sailing programs. And I have the skippers sign burgees, and then we auction off the burgees. So I carry these flags all over the world with me, and my pen.
Excess baggage in economy.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, that's absolutely awesome. Well, what's next for you after here? I know this is going to be absolutely awesome, the first America's Cup event in the Middle East.
Yeah, I've never been to the Middle East, and I guess apparently neither has the Cup, so it's new for both of us. Yesterday, I saw a camel on the side of the road.
No!
So in addition to some sailing out here in the Gulf of Oman, I'm hoping to get a picture with a camel. Will you help me do that?
I can help you get a camel. We need to go and chase down a camel.
We're going camel hunting right after this interview.
But then it's Yeah, literally right after this interview.
There goes one.
There goes one now! Oh! But, I mean, it doesn't stop for you, though. From here, it's straight on. I mean, it's going to be a big year.
It's going to be a very big year. I'll hit 75 to 100 clubs in a 2-year period. And let's see, after New Year's, I did a London boat show with Chicago boat show with the Cup, Malaysia, Detroit, here, Atlanta, Georgia. I go to LA next week, and then Florida, and then New York, Connecticut. And that's just in the next...
I feel guilty for being tired, just getting here 5 minutes before this.
I've gotten used to jet lag, that's for sure. I don't know what day it is or what time it is.
You just sleep when you're tired, right?
Right. I'm going to go to sleep right now. Then we'll go camel hunting.
Then we're going camel hunting. Excellent. Well, it's amazing to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Not just because you're a relative of the America's Cup, because you do an awesome job.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm honored. You do too.
Oh,
I'm a fan.
Oh my gosh! Look out! We've got fan-ish things happening here, and camel rides.
Will you sign one of my Birchie flags after?
Oh my gosh!